All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this story. Right now, we're going to talk about something that I noticed when we were in school yesterday. So, yesterday, if you remember, we were doing our sight word sentences, right? Where you have to pick the sight word that you put in the sentence. And I kept saying to you, remember, if it's the first word in the sentence, it has to be capital. So, I wanted to talk to you about how to make a sentence or structure a sentence, what a sentence is supposed to look like, right? Who knows what a sentence is supposed to look like? So, boys and girls, a sentence is a statement or a question, right? We already talked about punctuation marks, where it can be just a period that says, okay, I'm done, stop here. Or a question mark, I'm looking for information. Or an exclamation point, oh my goodness, I'm so excited, right? So, a sentence is always going to end with punctuation, 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 right? I hope you sang along with me because my voice is not that good. And it's always going to start with a capital letter. But a sentence also has to have what's called a subject or a noun. And a noun is, let me see, who can I call on? A noun is, let's pick Logan. What's a noun, Logan? A person, a place, or a thing. Good job, right? So it's always going to start with a subject or a noun, a person, place, or thing. And there's always going to be a verb, right? Typically, a verb is what kind of word? Do you guys remember? It started with an A that I used. Sorry, my hair is bothering me. Joseph, do you know what kind of word a verb is? A verb is what kind of word? Like an action. Very good. So it's running, or walking, or swimming, throwing snowballs. That's throwing is a verb. Or making snow angels. Making is a verb, right? So it's going to have a subject, which is a noun, and a verb, which they call in the sentence a predicate. I don't know if you guys remember, we watched that Mr. Morton, the Schoolhouse Rock. Mr. Morton is the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says, he does. Well, you're going to be watching it after this, so you can take a look at it. Look for the man chasing the baby across the lawn in the video. That's Nicole's favorite part. All right, and it has to make sense. So I wrote a sentence behind me. It doesn't make sense. So we're going to have to try and put the pieces of the sentence together so you can see what a full sentence looks like, okay? So can you guys get your whiteboards, your markers, and your erasers? Because we're going to do a couple of these, okay? Pause the video until you're ready to start. I'm going to get started, so make sure you pause it. When you're ready, turn it back on, okay? All right, so here is my sentence. OLGC, period. Go to I. Now, the only one person that I know that talks like that is DJ. Who talks like that? OLGC, go to I. I hope you said Yoda. Not Baby Yoda, though, because he doesn't talk. All right. So, if I want to make it a sentence, well, the OLGC already has the period. So, do you think OLGC goes at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence? I think it goes at the end. Let's just move it down here to the end. Okay. Now, what do you think the subject of the sentence is? What is the noun here? Is it go, to, or I? Which one of these is a person, a place, or a thing? I'm bouncing all over the room, so I'm not sure who to call on. How about Addie? Which one of these, go, to, or I, is a noun, a person, a place, or a thing? I, very good, Addie. So I is going to be the start of your sentence. So now we have to and go. I to go, OLGC, or I go to, OLGC. What do you think? Let's go to Michael. What do you think? Is it I to go, OLGC, or I go to, OLGC? Go to. Good job. All right, can you guys write this sentence on your whiteboards? I go to, OLGC. Okay? while you're writing that one, I'm going to work on the next one we're going to do. I'm going to need a darker marker, though. Let me see. You're working on this one. I go to OLGC. Okay, who wants to try and read this? Let's pick Ava. Ava, can you read this? Make that darker. Is that better? Away. Okay. Ran the dog away. No. All right, so if ran the dog away is not the right way, remember that our sentence starts with our subject, right? Or the noun. What is the noun in our sentence? DJ, what's the noun in our sentence? Good job, the dog. Where's my red? The dog. Okay. The dog did what? Oh, who can I ask now? The dog did what? Valentina. We have ran the dog away. The dog is the subject or the noun, right? What did the dog do? What's the verb here? What's the action word? Ran. Very good. Ran away. Ran the dog. Ran away. Punctuation. Can you guys do that one? The dog ran away. Okay. I'm going to erase the top one because this one should be done. Are you doing your best printing out? And don't forget about your spacing. Remember, you need your spaces so that it looks like separate words, right? Because if you didn't put the spaces in, it would just say, don't run away. Now I know to take a breath. The dog ran away, right? Don't forget to put your spaces in. Best printing. Okay, are you ready for the next set of words? Can't say they're sentences because we have to make them into sentences. Okay, ready? Oh, glare. Let me turn. Well, if I turn the lights off, it might get dark. Okay, I'll tell you what it says. Are you ready? Snow lovely. Snow lovely. That doesn't sound right. All right, so first I have to find the subject of the sentence or the noun. Now you got to be careful. There's two nouns, right? Can you guys tell me what the two nouns are? Remember, a noun is a person, a place, or a thing, right? So there's two nouns because we know that. Can you give me one of the nouns? Let me see. How about Tara? Tara, can you give me one of the nouns? A person, place, or thing? Good job, Tara. We is one of the nouns. What's the other noun? Connor, what is the other noun? It's a person, place, or thing. This one's a thing. Snow. Right? Snow. And we are both nouns, but one of them is going to be the start of the sentence. Now, snow's already at the beginning, and we said this sentence doesn't sound right. Snow love we. Doesn't sound right. So if snow should not be the first noun, what should be the first noun? We. Good job. I know you're already yelling, you know what the sentence is, but like, work with me here. Slow down. We, right? And what's our verb? What's our action word? It's not snow because we already said it was a noun. So what word is left? We used we. Snow love. Which word is left? That's our verb. Love. Good job. Love is, even though you can't see it when it's happening, love is an action word, right? When you give your mom a hug, you're giving her love, right? There are a whole bunch of different ways that we can show love to one another, right? So it doesn't look like an action word, but you know it is, right? We show love every day when we help make people's pieces of God bigger, and we make our own bigger. Okay, so we love, what's the last word? Snow. Good job. All right. This is what's called, oh goodness gracious me, I had the word and it just went away. You have a subject, you have a predicate, an object. That's what it is. If there's a noun at the end of the sentence, it's called the object of the sentence, or what the action. So this is who's doing the action. We are. That's the subject. We are doing the action. What is the action? The verb. We are loving, right? We love. And what are we giving our love to? What is the object of our love? Snow. Snow, snow, snow. That's a very old movie, and I don't even know if your parents would get that quote. So we love snow enough that we want to get our work done so we can go out and enjoy the snow. Okay? All right, boys and girls. So now that we've gone over what a sentence should look like, we're going to practice it on IXL. And they're going to give you the same thing. They're going to give you the words in a sentence, but all mixed up. Okay? And you have to put them in the right order. It's like a puzzle. So remember, the way to do it is to keep moving the pieces around until they fit in the right spot. Don't get frustrated. Take your time. I know you got this, right? Because you guys are so smart. And you know how to read already. We have so many sight words, you guys can make sense out of them. I think I gave away some work you're going to do later. All right, boys and girls, have fun.